Yes, a big chance for a bounce back, John. Let's get ready to see how today treats them.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes and compare notes. And let's see if he can continue with his stellar play here today. Well, you'll
Stellar
probably like
play. Alright. Well, guys, I don't know. Sorry about that last round. That's all I can really say. I mean, during some of it, it really looked like we were going to be able to maybe actually get
This is
close.
heading towards the green.
11-mile-an-hour wind. It went dead straight. Thank you for that.
And about 30 feet to the
Already
cup from
off to a bad start.
here. Ooh, just missing here. And
Wow.
for the par.
After that last
And that one will drop.
no, I really
And
didn't feel like
starting
hearing
the
those
round
people
off
talk,
at
so I
easy
just
par.
started it after that. And, 28 under. -5 after 10 holes.
And now
Yeah.
teeing off on the par 5. Wilson's looking pretty good.
Nope, in the rough.
Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough.
Really,
That's for sure.
if you didn't, you're retarded. But you are, so. Uphill in the rough. Go ahead and take the 5 wood. Hit it
And
fast,
it
of
looks like
course.
it's going into the deep stuff.
And you're wrong again.
And setting up in the sand.
And the
14
wind,
feet
why?
away.
So far, it hasn't even. Every shot on this this round,
Ooh,
really,
unfortunate.
the wind hasn't done anything.
This
Yet it's
putt's right
11
around
miles an
2
hour.
feet. And that putt will go for par.
I don't know. I'm still just so pissed off from that last round. I'm just.
And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. Going with the 9 iron. Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this is for birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close. And for the par.
I'm really thinking about turning this commentator off too. Again,
And after that
he was
hole,
so
will
annoying. I
stay
had him off in the beginning of my career mode. I might turn him
and
off again.
teeing
He's
off
too
on this
annoying.
par 4.
Literally everything he says is wrong. Then on top of that, it's kind of just condescending. How far are you gonna bounce right this time? Way too. Just throw all door. Throw everything, all realism out the door after that. Oh, went an extra 10 yards for some reason.
And
I
he's
don't
got to
know
be
why.
happy with that.
Fast, but that shouldn't
22
do
feet to
anything.
the cup.
Your backswing being a little fast shouldn't have anything to do with that. What if I naturally have a slower backswing? A lot of people do.
Yeah, this is about a 4-footer. And that putt drops on in for par.
That's one thing I don't like that they don't add either, is the ability to do your own type of swing. A lot of people have their own swing, you know.
Okay, and here
It's
is
not
the 5th hole.
just a 1, 2, 3 swing, you know. That's something that the Tiger Woods games had that,
And I don't think that was the
Alright.
cleanest of swings.
yes, hit the car path. That's something
And
the Tiger
hitting
Woods
out
games
of
had
the
that
pine
this
straw
one
right now.
really needs to add. Oh wow, I thought we were gonna hit bushes and crap. Nah, we just went through those, I guess. Like the people. And sorry guys, but this last round,
And this putt could save par.
if I would have even gotten a par on that last hole, I'd be going hard on it, but
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't care right now.
And this
I
one's
don't.
for the bogey.
Every single tournament, every single round, the person in first place is almost
And
minus
one
10.
over for the day after that hole.
Every round. I mean, look, they're minus 30 right now. Second place is minus 10 back.
And now
How do you
teeing
compete with
off
that?
on this par 4.
And this is every round. It's not like, oh, it's only once in a while, no need to complain. But no, it's every round. And the other
And he
thing
can't be
is
pleased
the
with
wind.
himself after that one.
Why is the wind
see how
every
this
round
next
10 to
shot goes.
15
Out of
miles
the
an
rough.
hour? Why? It doesn't make sense to me.
And I am pretty sure he's
I'm
gonna like
only
that.
on hard mode.
And
There's
this
a
putt
harder
is for
mode.
birdie. Ooh,
And
that
of
looked good.
And I didn't hit it that hard.
And for the par.
You can tell based on how far back I swing the club, I didn't hit it hard.
And finishing this hole out with a
So, yeah.
solid putt.
I'm just not caring about this one. I guess I'll just
And
talk
that
about
hole one over for the
what I
day.
plan on doing once the
Okay,
career
let's
is
see
over.
what the 7th has in store.
So the majors, I'm still gonna do 4 rounds. To be honest, I might not enjoy it because I don't feel like going down
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
a difficulty setting. I don't feel I
And
should
from
have to
155 yards out.
because when I first put it on hard mode, it wasn't like this. It wasn't. Yeah, of course.
And
It wasn't
that's
this
not what
insane.
they wanted
You know,
on
the
their
wind
approach.
wasn't 10 to 15
Seems to
miles
me
an
the
hour
wind may have
every
gotten a hold of
round.
that shot.
The competitors weren't 30 under by the time
And this
And
putt
they're
is
not- and they're not even
essential
done.
for saving par.
they're still going.
And that one will drop.
There's still a lot of bugs with the, or
And
they're
after
not
that
even
one,
really
he's gonna
bugs.
stay
They're
right
in
where
the
he
game.
was on the
I don't know
leaderboard.
why, but with a lot of
And
the swing
now setting
mechanics,
up on this par 3.
I shouldn't say swing mechanics, but a lot of the stuff still doesn't really make sense. And it's
Looks
just
like
a
the,
kind of a big
hybrid is on
flaw
display here.
in. It's hard to enjoy the game with that,
Not the best approach shot we've seen today.
but
Not enough club on that one, I think.
I think I'm gonna have to chip this. But wow, that went right.
Really nice shot out of the sand.
But yeah, it's
And
really
this
hard
to
to
save the par.
enjoy some of the play because
And just
I mean, just look
missing.
at that.
This one's about 2 feet from
The
cup.
wind is just very inconsistent. If 11, 12 miles an hour, sometimes it affects the ball
And
a
after
good
that
deal,
one,
like it
+2
should.
for the day.
Sometimes it does
Okay, and
absolutely
on to
nothing.
the 9th.
And there's examples of that. I mean, in my last round, I had a hole do that, and you can't play a proper round
one's
like
looking
that.
pretty
You
good
can't
so
judge
far.
it then, you know. The lie, or not the lie, the
And about
slopes.
215 yards out from
Most
here.
of the time, they actually don't affect it at all. At all. Like,
That looks like the
and
hybrid.
look at that,
I'm
11
not
mile an
quite
hour
sure where
wind.
this one's going to end up.
My ball went left
And
maybe
a
2
bit of a
yards.
poor
2 or 3
approach shot
yards.
there.
Maybe.
Too much club on that one.
And like I said, the wind didn't affect that ball at all. But your drives and
This putt's about
some other
3
shots,
feet
it
away
affects it a lot.
for the birdie.
So the wind is super inconsistent.
And Luke, what are you seeing out there? We're heading into the final
slope,
stretch of this event.
Most of the time, it
Curious as
actually
to your
doesn't do
thoughts.
anything.
Well,
Most
it's fair
of
to
the
say,
time,
John, they really struggled out
it's
there.
actually
Hopefully
pretty
the back nine
rare
will tell a different story.
when it does.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. Well, this
Slow,
one's
of course.
looking like it's in the fairway.
Oh, you're wrong again.
And I kind of wish I was right
But
on
yeah,
that one,
the only
uh,
time the
that
slope
shot
actually seems
ended
to
up in
affect the
rough.
ball is if you're on a chip or a flop or maybe a low pitch shot. That's really the only time, which is odd to me because that's when the slope would affect it the least.
And I think he will
And
like
because
that.
it's such a short shot, you know,
This
it's not
putt's
going to
for
affect it
birdie.
that much. But other than that, the slope really doesn't do anything. And that kind of bothers me a lot because
Ooh, that one's
the
that's
game
too bad.
promotes itself more as a sim than an arcadey
12 feet
type
to go
game
here.
like everybody's golf. You know, that's more of an arcadey one. You can play the old, of course.
And
You can
that
play the
shot
old
was
Tiger
for
Woods that
par,
way as well.
Just missed. And this for the bogey.
So it promotes itself more as a sim, yet a lot of the things it
And
has
unfortunately,
going
he
for
will
it
go down in the
is
standings
wrong
after that one.
in how
And he's
golf
not gonna like
works.
that. And moving on
The
to
wind,
the 11th
like I
hole.
said, a lot of times doesn't do what it's supposed to. The slope, again, doesn't do what it's supposed to
I think he's
almost
gonna
at
like
all.
that. From 225 yards.
Like right here. You see how this is sloping left like that? With the wind going right, normally with the 12-mile-an-hour wind, you'd want to move it, you know, about right there, something like that. But because of the slope in real life, you'd only need to move it about there, because the slope's going to pull it left anyway. Now I'm only going to move it there anyway, because of the wind doesn't do too much
And here's
on
the
wood. See, look,
wood.
I didn't even need to move it that
Looking
much.
good.
And yeah, keep going.
But in actual
But
fact,
that's
that
another
ended up in
thing. You know, the
rough.
slope doesn't do anything. The wind on woods, it seems, just doesn't do anything at all. Let's go with the putting
Setting
is
up
one of
about
the more
12
consistent
feet
things they
away.
have. I'm happy about that. So if you're putting well, you're
Oh,
putting
my
well. If
lands,
you're not
was
like that, you're
very,
not.
very
So,
close. And that par putt
chipping
will
is
drop.
very, very bad. It's horrible.
And that hole is going to
I'm
allow
sorry,
him
but
to move up in the
If
standings.
I
And
am,
moving on
it's
to
a
the
flat
12th.
surface, you know. Let's say, and the pin is in the middle of the green. The middle of the green is 10 yards from the front. And you're just off. I can very
promising
slow.
looking
That
shot
that
here.
didn't make any sense. I can still chip that just fine with my loft wedge. But on here, you can't do that at all. And see that pitch shot right there? The wind affected it 0%.
I think
Zero.
you'll like that. From here,
But
about
the
30
chipping is
feet
just
to the cup.
insanely bad.
And folks, this is looking too good.
And
And this one's for par.
how you can't really do much with it. It's more of
And
like,
that one will drop.
you can do A, B, C. You know,
And
you can
no
go
change
really
for him
short,
leaderboard-wise
you can go
after
what it's
that hole.
supposed to, and you can go really far. There's
Now
no
the 13th
in between
hole.
with it, you know.
And here's an 8 iron.
The pitch shots are absolutely horrible.
And I think he's gonna like that.
There's even more
And this
wrong with
one's
that
for
than the
birdie.
chipping, to be honest. Yeah, I knew. I just didn't want to hit it too hard. The pitch shots are just bad.
And this
If
is
you
right
don't
around
hit
the
it
8-foot
perfect,
mark.
you're off by a mile. And again, come
That
on.
would have been for par. Just missed.
Again, that's
Okay,
something
now
that
we will take a
just
look at
isn't the
leaderboard.
case. You know, a pitch
And
shot,
currently sitting at 3 over for the
if
day after
I
that.
accidentally hit it a little bit right, then
And
it's
setting
just
up now
going
on
a
the
little bit
14th
right.
hole.
It's not going to go 15 yards right and 10 yards short. You know, that just doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, this
And
one's
how
looking
was that
pretty good.
slow? That was literally faster than any shot I hit on the last hole and the hole
From
before.
145 yards out.
But the pitch shots just don't make too much sense at all.
Here's a 9 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards
Made
the
that.
green.
The flop shots again, they're another
he's gonna
one.
move up
They're
2
easier to
places
control
on
than
the
pitch
leaderboard
shots,
after
but
that
again,
hole.
they're very bad.
And now setting
Very
up
bad.
for the next par 4 hole.
I think people are saying that a lot of this stuff is not bad just because it's one of the only golf games out right now. You know, none of the Rory one wasn't very good because it was more
Probably not that
arcadey, I
happy
guess.
about that one.
But I'm gonna be honest, I think that's why people are saying that this one is, oh, this is great. Nah, it's got a lot of flaws and it needs to fix them. It really does. But yeah, the flops are just horrible. for one thing, you can't spin it from 5 yards away. That's... No, that doesn't work like that. Like this right here. Whoops. Let's go to it. Okay. Put that much loft on it and hit it normal. Very slow. See, fast and very slow. And I hit that
And
very...
about 8 feet to the cup.
You know, with the analog, you hit it very... I hit it very well. But for some reason, it was very slow. Now, if I were to go any faster, it would have been fast.
And +1 on
No,
the day
it's
after
just
that.
like the pitch is insanely hard.
And now
to get it perfect, and I don't know why. Pitches are extremely easy to get perfect. And, flop shots, at least for me,
Looks like he's going
I don't know
through
why
some
I even tried
trees.
that.
And
Right behind the
can't
tree.
be very pleased with himself after that.
Flop shots aren't as hard as they make them out to be in the game
shot
either.
is taken through the branches.
I'm kind of prime example of that. I hit flop shots very well, actually.
It sounds like he's going through the branches here.
They need to have some sort of, instead of having everything just not be good in the game, like certain shots, I mean, have attributes. That worked fine in Tiger Woods games. See, like that didn't make any sense at all.
And
How
with
that
this,
shot worked.
hopefully they can save par.
Yeah, you can only hope, right? Nope.
This one's about 2 feet
Um,
from the cup.
Punch shots, I've only hit like 2, so I can't say anything about those. But
And currently sitting at 2 over for the day.
yeah, 2 over, wow.
And now getting ready to tee off on this par
It's
3.
just a lot of this stuff just doesn't make sense. Your sand shots don't make sense. Why on earth is it a guaranteed only 70% power? And it's extremely hard to hit a good sand shot out of the bunker if you're hitting a full shot. That's
This one's
just
looking good, folks.
no. It doesn't make sense. If my
11
ball just
feet to
rolls
the
into the
cup.
sand and I have a perfect lie, I can hit that almost. I'm only hitting it 5 yards shorter than a fairway shot. I don't know who's hitting it 30 yards short. You're not good if you're doing that. Or you don't know how to play in the bunker.
This putt's about a
Um,
2-footer here.
But the sand is just, again, it's just really, really bad.
And after that one,
I
he's,
understand when,
he's
when it
fallen through the
plugs.
standings.
Yeah. But if you have a
And
perfect lie,
moving on
I'm
to the
sorry. I
18th
can hit a
hole.
fairway wood out of a bunker. I've done it before. It's not hard if you have a perfect lie. The drop shots are almost non-existent,
And
It's
the
either
pretty
you
sure he's gonna
re-tee
like
it,
that.
or you
And
have to
about
drop it
105 yards
an
to the pin from here.
insanely far distance away from where you actually landed. It's just horrible.
Oh, this shot looks a bit off.
The way the
Well, it's
slow
not
and
on the top
fast
of
on
the
your
list of
swing
best
works,
approach
that
shots
doesn't
today.
make any sense at
Didn't have
all.
enough club on that one.
When it's slow, yeah, it should go right, but it shouldn't go really short, like, or it should do
And
one
this
of the
next
other,
putt
either go
was
right
74 on that
or go
final
short.
round.
It shouldn't do both.
Ooh, that was
Wow,
very close.
really? Just didn't break.
It's about a few feet from the cup.
But
that
yeah,
will
it should
be
do
for
one of the
bogey.
other. It shouldn't do both of them.
And Luke, this event is over for them, and
It's
I
very
think they've
inconsistent
done
with
pretty
the-
well for themselves on the course today.
Just the fast,
Well, we
very
know that
fast.
was far
Why
below their
do I
best,
keep
John,
getting
but
the
there are a few bright
ugliest
spots in that
stuff?
performance that I know that they'll take to the next tournament.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree we saw some pretty good golf today. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Yeah, but I wasn't trying on that one. Sorry, guys. I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to play the game, to be honest, right now and do an okay job. But the next one's a Trinity Invitational. Let's check the schedule. But yeah, there's just... I'm sorry, but anybody who says the game plays great, I'm sorry, it doesn't. It just doesn't. There's a lot wrong with it. It's just the only golf game out there, so you have to deal with it. I mean, I think that tournament was just 32 under. He was 11 shots ahead of the leader. How does that even make sense? But where you got the St. Jude Classic. But Northwest Open, that one's a major. The World Championship, I believe that one's a major. And then, is this a major? It's got an alternate. Oops, I went way too far. But we got some majors still, so. And we still have a bunch of tournaments, but we have time to like pull everything back and still do great, but it's gonna be tough. We're now second in total earnings with Bain. FedEx Cup points, we're still number 1. Bain is in number 2, but he's only 63 points away. So we're gonna have to make something happen. But I'm sorry, I just had to get all that off my chest. There's still a lot wrong. There really is, and they need to make some patches with that, or not patches, but they need to change it. I see a lot of people going insanely under, and I'm sorry, but they're probably on an easier difficulty. They probably are. But sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this one anyway. Join me for the next one. I'll be doing a society next. Have a great day. Bye.